Alola, welcome to the tour of my Rocky Ridge belt. I'm going to keep this as short as possible, so let's just get right into it. So in this room you can see I have a bed, some stuff, and this was my main bedroom. Over here, we have a computer, a gaming setup, live stream setup, and it's pretty nice. And if we come along here, we'll just see that I kind of just filled this in here, so I really wasn't going for anything special at the time. I was really more about, can I just restore the general aesthetic? And that's kind of what I was going for. So you'll see the same again here, like right here. Now, one notable addition is up here, which I'll just go ahead and show you. I added an elevator right here. Initially I had a winding staircase and people said they got a bit dizzy when going up it, so I was like, well, I'll remove the staircase and put an elevator, why not? And up here is our open air theatre, so this is where you can come and party, listen to music. I do have a lot of CDs, so that's pretty awesome. Now the main part of the belt is right behind me and I haven't showed you that yet, so why don't I just do that? There, look at that. So, the volcano is all gone. Totally gone. Oh, look at that, we have a new vista to our town. Let's go check on that Pokemon. Flap, 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 flap. My apologies, I was a bit startled to be spoken to so suddenly. If I may ask, by the way, how are you at handling poison? You see, I seem to have flapped my wings rather vigorously, and whenever I do that, I unfortunately tend to scatter poison scales. Ow, I'm poisoned. Ooh. Oh dear, you maybe experienced a short bout of dizziness. I apologize. And with that, we have a new Pokemon for our Pokédex. Oh, and reward. I'll take it. A pencil holder. That's cool. Alright, so let's just get back into flying. And as you can see, I've connected up a little path. And we come into our little garden paradise. So you see a doorway here. Actually, let me just go ahead and close it up for a moment. Yeah, it didn't close. Okay, there we go, we got it. Now, initially this place was going to be an automated berry farm, but I found the automated part just did not work. Oh, somebody wants to talk to me. Just one moment. Yeah. Alright, so initially this place was going to be an automated berry farm with a bit of style, and I had a problem with the automation not actually working. Well, it worked, but it made sure that the berries never spawned, so the advice was, you know, put the trees, put automation, and come back once a day and you'll have a lot of berries to pick. But that never worked, so I removed the automated part, but that left me with an issue that I had a lot of space at the back, so I kind of ended up just doing like this weird setup with more trees that I can clear manually, so. And let me just go ahead and show you how this looks, so. And right ahead, you will see that I have an elevator, a water wheel, the water wheel, and some treasures I can dig up, but we're not going to be doing that just now. we have a skylight right here. Pretty cool. Up here is going to be a big garden. And that will connect over here, so in this segment. But let's just drop down. We have a waterfall as suggested by a friend of the stream, Ayumu. Like this little fountain, sorry. I get messed up with words, so I apologize. Anyway, this is our garden slash house slash tree farm, but there's more to it, so I don't want to show you that now. Cause in my mind, I knew that I wanted to have a house, but I also wanted to have a farm. So I turned this into a house and a farm, and I did that by expanding into the mountainside. Let's go ahead and see that. So, over here is where I manually control the water, so I turn this off and all the trees just dry up. Boom, then I go get the berries, it's all good. Here I have little enclosed palm tree beach display. Now in this space I've started adding rooms. I've got a balcony, I'm going to have like an ensuite kitchen and all sorts of stuff, but I'm not an interior designer, I'm kind of more of someone who builds the house or whatever it is and doesn't bother with interior, so it's going a bit slowly. Come down here, and here's another fountain. Yes, I didn't say waterfall this time. We have a generator here, and a generator here, so these are going to be two good power sources for this base. And we're going to start having rooms, which I haven't fully defined the layout, let alone decorated, but you can get a sense of the space. Now I'll go up here. And here we are, we're back up in what is going to be a very big garden. I'm really into gardens and nature, so greenery and all that sort of stuff, I love it. So when it comes to Pokemon, I love Swadloon, Shaman, and all these nature type Pokemon, so go figure that I would want to have that. And I'm going to show you this. So in this bit there was actually a lot of volcanic stuff, and I've started the process of turning this into a beautiful tranquil space. I've got a little water wheel down here for power and aesthetic. Some waterfalls, and yeah, it's definitely coming along. Now, the main reason I cleared away the volcano is pretty much what everyone else does, and that's to access the museum. So without further ado, here's my museum. It looks pretty ordinary, doesn't it? And you could say for a good chunk of it is. So, but let's just go inside. We have some portraits. I'm going to put some figures up here or displays, I haven't decided yet. And I'm just going to head and run around and show you some of the basic rooms. So here we are, I've filled this in, fully repaired, and it's a laboratory. Everything has their own photo, so that's good. I still have to find the alternate armor, like the red one, but I have the ghost one. This room I really didn't have much to do with because it was already mostly repaired, so that was awesome. Now this area is definitely different, so before this counter like went from here all the way over to here, but I put in an elevator. And purple lights, of course, because I love purple. So, if we hop up into here, we'll see that the studio is pretty much still the studio. It has some lighting, a few tweaks. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. But what do they want? And why are they over here? They should be up by the berry farm. Oh well. Now we come up into here and we have most of all of the big fossils, but I believe I'm missing some smaller fossils, so when I find those are going to get housed upstairs. Now without further ado, we can use the elevator. We go up to the first floor and we are going to see more changes. I have started decorating stuff in, and I intend to put the small fossils about here and some along here. We come to the balcony, there's the painting, some lovely red crystals, and we get to enjoy the view of this cleared out space. There's my berry / house up here. Berry farm and house all in one. Incomplete, with its little beach tranquil waterfall underneath it. And here's another change. So previously this had about 8 of these wooden stands, and I wanted to put an elevator in here because I want an elevator to the roof, and I'll explain why in a moment. But let me just show you in here. So I got all of this restored, and I learned one cool thing, that these actually light up. Yeah, they glow, so if you get wireless power to them, they light up. I've got power supplies in the wall, but for some reason not all of them are reached. It's kind of hard to get power to them without actually destroying the building, because the walls are pretty much 2 blocks wide and the floor is 2 blocks deep, so there's really not all that much you can do in terms of wireless power. I suppose I could knock out some of these wooden platforms and stick a wireless power transmitter underneath it. That would be one way to go. But anyhow, let's go up to the top floor. And now we are at the top of the building. So, in one video I've seen somebody put these flat square tiles all over the roof. But for mine, I was like, I didn't see them there to begin with, and I kind of like the metallic look, so I kept it. I added some AC venting here, and over there. And here is the elevator access to the roof. And now, to answer the question, why would I put this up here? The question's simple. I wanted a rooftop garden, and that's what's going to be on that roof over there. So, doing it on this one is out of the question because it's on level with this. But this one here, there's a drop, so I can definitely cover this over in mountain dirt and make a wonderful garden. So before I end this video, let me just give you an overview of how this area looks. So here's my mountaintop base with its berry farm and incomplete interior, which winds along all the way down the side and snakes back into the center. And the area I started in at the beginning of the video was where I thought I was just going to have my base for a long time, but not anymore. So that is now reserved for Slowbro and Sableye. Yes, those are the Pokemon that live up in there. I might actually move some of the items out, but yeah, I'm definitely going to move some of them out, but not all of them. Because what matters is Pokemon comfort level. Yeah, and my area is level 10, so anyway, let me just turn around. I got so many remotes. So, arigato, thank you for viewing my video. I appreciate you all. And if you liked what you've seen, drop a like and subscribe, because there's more to come. I literally have an entire garden town. Yes, the town is going to have... It's going to be gardeny. It's going to have gardens, waterfalls, all sorts of stuff, and that is what's going to fill the centre. It's going to be a paradise. So instead of this like rocky haven where it's so hard, it's like so stark, it's going to be a beautiful, expansive garden town. Many buildings, waterfalls, flowers, and all that kind of stuff that you could imagine. So yeah, thank you for watching and take care of yourselves. Bye now.